You alright, bud?
Yeah, mate. Yep. Yep. You?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Been a good weekend so far, so let's hope this fucking adds to it.
We can only spectate and hope for the best.
That is exactly it.
I mean, if there's no incidents, I'll consider this a good finish to the weekend.
It's one of them. I think the track sort of invites incidents because it invites people to overtake in dodgy places.
Well, Tier 1 only had one incident.
Yeah,
No
to be
incidents
fair,
last week as well, so hopefully Tier 1's that was everybody readied up already.
Yeah, I'm right. I'll start stream now, lad.
I've just tested it all and I think my mic is on, so it should be alright.
No worries. I've just gone live. I'll just get the link now and then post it in, do an intro and all that.
Yeah, you can hold my hand.
I thought you'd be hold my hand with Dan not being here.
Let's just hold each other's hands and see how it goes.
That was actually caught on stream as well.
Was it? Hey,
Just to turn the stream on, I hear you say, let's just hold each other's hands.
I'm comfortable with my sexuality. I'm alright.
Right, we are live. Welcome everyone. Thanks for tuning in. This is CDR Season 6, Tier 3's race. What are we at now? Round 6 at Brazil. Tonight on comms, bit of a change. You've got myself, Clay Mull, and I'm joined by Culpy.
Good evening. Good evening to everybody. I am excited.
And the first comment on the channel is not the sort of thing I want to see. So, yeah.
I think someone got more excited.
Yeah, well, yeah.
My voice is coming through, isn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Cool.
You're also tuning in evening, Scotty tuning in, Dylan as well. A bit unsure it was season 3 there then. No, there's a lot of numbers to get my head round, to be honest, when we start a session. We got the tier, the season, the rounds. You know, well, you know how much I struggle with remembering what track's next, but I'm looking forward to this one. To be honest, Brazil always puts on some good racing. It's one of them tracks again, quite a slippy track in the dry, quite a technical track, and you've got a lot of on and off camber and a lot of changes in elevation, which means your setup pretty much needs to be dialed on.
Right. I am very comfy now as we're waiting for Nerve back. Any quick tips for our listeners, Clay, since you weren't here on Friday?
Yeah, drive fast, don't crash. No, it's like I say, it's a difficult track. The only reason I managed to secure a win on Friday was because the conditions changed. My setup, the way, I don't know whether it's just my setup or the way I drive, it suits the wet a bit more. So I struggled a bit early on with it being dry, but as soon as it went wet, that was it. Then it changed completely.
Well, from the sound of it, your you know, your tactics will be irrelevant because it's all dry here throughout. So
Yeah. All dry. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I'd be struggling in this session now. Scotty just saying Ginge played a part. Yeah, he definitely did. Teammate helped me secure the win, and after a penalty, we did end up securing a 1-2 as well for Alpine. So good weekend so far. Just watching Hound on his outlap. The track does look very greasy, to be honest. It looks very shiny and slippy. Not sure if it was just a camera angle, a bit of light reflecting. I'm not sure, but it did look slippy.
we'll soon find out who turns 6 and 11, I believe. And people are pushing.
Yeah, that was it. It was on board with Steve as he was coming up to turn 7. It looked slippy though. He's just about to start his first flying lap. Cross the line now. Wide entry into 1. Nice amount of curves, to be honest. Looks like a good line there through 1 and 2 from Steve.
I'll jump on there with Colin.
How did you find it yourself on Friday in quali? Do you know, like traffic on the track as you come out of the pits, etc.?
It was actually not as bad as I thought. I know there's not many places to overtake on this track, and obviously if you're in quali as well, it's difficult, but I found it quite clean. But then again, I did pick my moments to go out when it was rather empty on track, as opposed to go and secure a banker with everybody else. But no, definitely it can give you a scare if you see drivers on track with you.
Yeah, definitely. We had a couple of moments in tier 2. Obviously, conditions changing as Steve's on his final run now up to the line. What was he set? A 1:09.1. Brilliant that time there from Steve for his first lap, actually.
Yeah.
Very solid time.
Let's see what Mechanical puts in as he's just about to cross the line as well. 1:09.7.
That is on the medium tyres though, so he will have some time if he puts the softs on. Jackie a 1:09.2, Kay Lowry a 1:09.5, Bark 1:09.3, so very respectable lap there from Steve on his first run. We've had somebody crash.
You know where? Oh.
The exit of 2. Entrance to 3. So not great from him. Offsore's invalidated. Dylan's invalidated. Nerf Pack's on a lap at the moment.
Big Blue had a spin, ending sector 2, and that probably won't help his tyres. Wonder if he's going to pit. No, he's going again, but he's going rather slow.
Yeah, what I was just about to say before Scotty spun out there, we had a couple of issues were in tier 2, obviously tricky conditions and conditions changing. Everyone trying to get out at the same time, so you had like at least 10 cars bunched up on track, which made it very difficult to follow the lines you want. You know, you may have got a slipstream, but it'll cost you in certain corners. It looks like Dylan's out on the mediums as well.
I've seen quite a few people do that. Dylan has lost it though.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, I've seen a few people go out and do their first laps on mediums. Any particular reason why they do it, or is it just a banker to secure the soft for the next run, or?
If I'm honest, I think they are probably hoping to get through Q1 on their mediums, only doing 1 lap. Sorry, give me 1 second, someone's at the door.
Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, if I'm honest, I think they just tried to get a banker on the mediums in Q1, save an extra set of softs for quali, but it does give them that extra set of mediums if they've only managed a lap or two on them for the race, just in case, you know, there's another safety car, spice things up a little bit.
Learn new things over there.
I've got T-Bag just about to start flying lap now. Not yet set a time. But it's close at the top. Pound at 109, 102. And then Lutman just 2 thousandths behind him. Oh, 6 thousandths behind Lutman as well. So very close at the top at the moment.
Yeah, I think in Tier 1 on Friday, the difference between P2 and P15 was just south of 2 tenths. Wow. Very, very close. I say P2 because there was one monster put in like almost half a second above everybody else, so it made it look nicer than saying the difference between P1 and 15 was 7 tenths. Colin is going for another lap on mediums though. He knows he can improve.
T-Bag's just on the run up to the line now. It did flash up as a purple sector 2, but it was his first lap, so we'll see. 109.2 plus himself P4 just behind his teammate. Colin Mechanical is a 10th under at sector 1. See what his time is when he gets through the sector 2 split. Two tenths under, purple sector 2. DOWG saying, who was at your door? Was it Cameron paying you in advance? No, not quite. Apologies. It was my wife. I forgot I left the key in the back of the door, so...
Colin has improved 2 tenths, but...
Yeah, I'd say that's around the cut-off mark, if I'm honest, looking at some of these early times set. 109.5 puts in P10. Big Lou has managed to improve as well at 110.299. We've got Dylan out there still on a set of mediums in Gameful as well.
I'm just on board with Murph back. He's doing his lap now. He had purple sector 1.
As we're starting to get the supporters in now.
Yeah, it's popping off in the chat now.
Yeah, Andy Cal for the win. Got Ginge in there as well. Mediums in qualifying is pointless on this game. Gives you less tyre compulsion unless you try 2 stop with 2 sets of mediums. Ginge also saying boo Ferrari. What I will say is that if anyone can let me know who that Savito 1994 is, or who he knows, that'll do me a favour.
Is that the
yeah, that's
got
the
really excited at the start?
That's the prick that bounced off at the start. Yeah, called us all trash. We must be that bad. He's tuning in to see us, so thank you very much for your support. Gameful 109.3, Dylan 109.4, and who's just improved there? Ken Lowry 109.2 up to P6. So Cal currently P11, Colin P12. I think they're your main title challenges at the moment. Back, first man in the 108s. Wow, what a lap. We've got Bimster currently under his time slightly at sector 1, almost 3 tenths under at sector 2, so he is looking to improve. Dan saying, tell us how you really feel. Yeah, can't do that. It's the league stream. If it was my own, I'd have no hesitation. But yeah,
Don't worry, I'll get it out of you.
Dimster has improved to 1095, put himself up to P11. Chris on a lap. He is on the mediums as well. Said he was almost 2/10 under at sector 1. And he's just invalidated in sector 2. Oh, it looks like he lost his time anyway. Maybe give up on that lap. He has no ERS, so it looks like he is recovering. Big Lou, 14.5 seconds under at sector 1. Oh no. Nope. I've been caught out by what normally catches Dan.
14 seconds in sector 1.
I think that, yeah, yeah, it wasn't actually sector 1, it was before he even crossed the sector 1 line. It must have been from his outlap or something. But it doesn't make sense how his outlap could be 14.5 seconds quicker than his fastest lap. Sector 2 time though, over 4/10 under.
Do you go out again if you're 091, maybe 2? Or are you safe? What do you reckon? Bear in mind only 4 people can get out now, thanks Scott.
Yeah, if I'm honest, I think they're fairly safe, to be honest. Like I said before, I think the cut-off is around that 1095 mark. Big Lou has improved to 1099. Chris has invalidated again, he's on his way into the pits now. Gameful on another outlap, or...
Wasn't Luckman 104? Now he's 103, so he's improved by, well, a hairline. I'm pretty certain it was 109, 104.
Yeah, he was like 2 thousandths behind Steve,
yeah.
And then now he's 1 thousandth behind. So a slight improvement there from Luckman, but
he's confident though. He's took his wheel off now.
Yeah, if I'm honest, like I say, I think the cut-off probably will be around that 1095 mark. It's a bit nervy. Some of the lads below can hook a lap up. We all know Chris is capable of hooking a lap up. Also, definitely. Nerfpack as well has shown pace this season, the end of last season. It's just whether Colin, Carl, whether they feel confident there, whether they want to go again. Saying that, looks like Carl is going again. And he's almost, he's over 4/10 under at sector 2.
Okay, Lowry feels secure as well. Oh. Carl with a 108.985.
Yeah, Carl.
We've got 2 and 8 now.
Yeah, Carl, if I'm honest, I think Carl maybe needs to put a bit of dominance back in. He's not seen himself the last 2 races maybe, which has allowed other people, maybe get a look in at the championship, get a sniff for it.
Who's leading?
Carl, I believe Carl is still leading at the moment.
109.2 from Nerfpack.
So the standings we've got are from just before the Christmas break, so we've not got the China race in there. But Carl was leading by 22 points to Mechanical. And then a point behind was Wabstappen. So I think it is going to be closer, because I know Carl and Colin, if I'm right, struggled a little bit at China. Nerf is off the track at sector 2. I think he's let the car through there. Yeah, he's letting Blue through. As Dan says, Clay opening a beer while I'm at work is very difficult to listen to. Yeah, apologies, but I'll have one for you. Big Lou's just starting a hot lap now. And again, it said he was 3.5 tenths under his time though. And he crossed the line on his out lap.
Yeah, I just seen this. Well, less than a second separates the whole pack though, so it's very close.
Yeah, Lou, bit squirrely on the exit of turn 4 there. Rear end looked like it was stepping out. We'll see now. We've got that 109, 109.5 that I was saying. I think is the risky zone. We've got Dimster, Colin both within that 109.5. Colin is on an out lap. Dimster's not come out, so Dimster won't have time to do another lap. See what Big Blue manages here now as he runs up to the line. 109.4.
And
Up
that's
to
only
P12.
12.
But also on the run to the line, he's not improving. Mechanical, where is he at?
Mechanical has
He's just
started.
started. Yeah,
just
started.
And it's on softs as well, so should be much higher than his medium
Yeah,
time.
just noticed Dylan as well. 109.4. He set. I believe it's on the mediums. Let me just have a quick check. Yeah, Dylan did set his time on the mediums, and he's now only 2 positions above the drop zone. So a bit risky play there from Dylan. DOGG saying, asking if I'm on the Carlsberg. No, thank you. Don't drink Carlsberg. Drink the King of Beers, the Budweiser. Other brands are available. Anyone wants to sponsor, you know, we're always open to it.
Budweiser, King of Beers. Are you just reading the label, or is that your opinion?
Hold on one sec. Let me see what it says. It says the official beer of the FIFA World Cup. So, it's Mechanical 108.9 puts himself ahead of Carl, and who was that as well? Chris jumping up to P7. So that's put Dylan in P15. Dimster is out, and Osso's invalidated, so he's not improving. Dylan's just scraping through.
Wow.
So that cut-off was that 108, yeah, 109.5-ish. Dylan getting through a 109.489 and Dimster knocked out on a 109.522. So very close qualifying session if I'm honest. And then last laps proving vital there for some of the lads.
Dan's calling you out. You liked Carlsberg at his, didn't you?
I think if we ask Dan for a picture of what's in his beer fridge, there'll still be some of my cans of Budweiser. So we'll just leave that there. But yeah, from P1 to P15 within half a second. Unbelievably close here. Definitely going to be interesting for the rest of the quality. Them conditions, I know they were dry, but they didn't necessarily look sunny. The track didn't look too good. Terry says only 18. I can join if I'm needed. Feel free to join, mate. No problem at all. You will be starting from the back.
Scotty's rubbing his hands knowing this.
Well, after seeing Terriers racing Tier 2 on Friday night, I don't think he'll be too happy, but...
Terry says it's going to be 10 minutes.
I'll just fire him an invite quick. A lot of guys coming out of the pits very quickly. Very close together as well, which is a bit unusual. Normally you'd see this if you're expecting rain shortly.
Still doesn't look that warm out there.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Definitely grey. DOGG saying, can I join as well, then you'll find out who I really am. Well, the issue is I'd have to know your name to invite you, so you're sort of giving yourself away before I do. So I'm over Kane Lowry at the moment. He is the first man out on an out lap.
Also saying, for as far as I was still contending for the title, it's over now. Hey, it's only round 6. Don't throw in the towel just yet.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, we've seen how close bloody tier 3 gets.
Last time I was here, also was prime position to win, and then dropped it in Austria. So,
I mean, if I'm honest, I've been here for front row seats for also losing a win. I remember Spain, I think it was P2, season 3 was it? Season 3, season 4? P2 looked brilliant and then ran out of fuel with 2 laps to go. Then last week at China, got himself to P2, then ran out of fuel. Seems to be a common problem. We'll see if he's got over it for this week or not.
I think just to be sure, we should just put in max fuel load, just in case.
I mean, if Otto aims for 100% fuel, then he'd probably make a 50% race.
Yeah.
Ken Lowry 1096 is the first time teabag. Wow.
Wow. I thought that was 1097 for a second, then it flashed up in purple.
Yeah, what a lap time there. 1087, fastest time we've seen so far. Oh, Jackie just beats him. 1087 as well.
Oh, he's getting hot here now.
Yeah, Jampot 1088. So he's up in the mix as well. Just less than a tenth off Jackie's time.
And it was. I think that is.
Yeah, it looks like he is going for another run. Oh, his teammate got right in front of him there. Wow. He's lucky not to hit the wall there.
He's not going to be happy there.
And Gameful's out. Gameful's lost it. Gameful's lost it. Middle of sector 2. On the left out of the hairpin. Shame we've not got Dan to scream multi 21 down the mic.
No, but he's doing his bit for the chat saying, Otto seems like the kind of guy who has the fuel light on and puts in 10 quid at the garage. Fuel has gone up in price, so.
I mean, it's understandable, cost of living crisis and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, Ham's not going to be too happy about this.
Yeah, he was. He didn't get too bad a run. He looked a bit late into turn 1, but his run through turn 2 was good, and then he caught his teammate at turn 3 and had to swerve to avoid him. Yeah. Bart looked, in the middle of the racing line there between 2 and 3.
T-Bag seems very confident in this time. 1 lap, in and out, goodbye.
Yeah, that's it. He's retired, he's happy. Second fastest lap we've seen so far tonight.
Don't worry, also after this race,
Dylan spun as well.
If you win, I'll open up GoFundMe for the following races for you, mate. We'll pitch in for 2% of fuel.
Yeah, Dylan, unfortunate though, setting a lap on a fresh set of softs, but has had a spin. I think that was where his teammate lost it as well. Hound's back in the pits. Ken Lowry's coming back out on an out lap. Big Lou looks to be coming into the pit, along with Matey Boy.
Yeah, I think all of them are. I think Dylan's going to be going into the pits as well. Yeah.
So the only man out on track is Ken Lowry. Currently P12, so he is in that drop zone. Gameful at the moment is starting P10, but 109.5 was the cut-off for Q1. I don't think he's going to be safe though. I think he will probably be starting around P15. Unless there's any dramas here for these guys.
Terriers is ready for an invite. I think you've got him.
I did send him one. I'll just fire him another. 1 second. I spelled his name wrong.
Hound is coming out again. And he has got his teammate in front of him again.
Yeah, that'll be going for his head, you know. He obviously catching him after Bart had already set a lap is not what he wanted to do, and Bart not getting out of the way is not ideal for him, especially for a teammate.
No.
Gameful says tried hustling out of the way of a corner of an Alfa Romeo behind him, gassed it too hard. He was on his in lap as well. That's unfortunate. As Mechanical says as well, track's looking and feeling a bit slick, like we've started a loose drive from the rain. If I'm honest, I'd say that's how it looks. Certain corners, like I said, turn 6, 7, look very slippy. Home on the lap now.
Yeah.
On board with that.
Fastest sector 1. At least it showed up from purple for me.
Sorry, Terriers, mate. I'm sending you 2 invites at the moment. 1 sec. Give me 1 second. Let me see what I can do.
Purple sector 2 for Hound as well. .109.068 puts him in P5.
Yeah, not bad that time at all. Well, 109 flat, definitely improving on his Q1 time. We've got no on that at the moment. Nerfs into the pit. Dylan crosses the line. 108.5. Wow. And he's on the grass at turn 1 and spins. He should be fairly happy with that time though. 108.5 is the fastest time we've seen so far. Yeah. Definitely a good lap time.
Just take it easy into the pits now.
Terriers is just posted his PSN. I think he might be the wrong person.
What's the probability of another carrier just quickly download an F1 to join the invite list?
I'm not gonna lie. There is another, the Terriers LMD without the underscore. So he's just had 2 invites. Matey boy wasn't really looking to improve on his lap. He's in the pits, Big Lou, currently just less than a tenth and a half under sector 1. Sector 2 times almost 5 tenths under. As Terrier says, you will have invited my FIFA RTG account. I'm going to say I've not a fucking clue what you're talking about.
The road to glory.
Big Lou's just set a 108.9, put himself P6. Brilliant lap time there from Lou. Now, Lou is one of the drivers we've had. He was in here the very first race of season 1. Unfortunately, due to other commitments and that, he has had to drop out in the past, but he is back now as a reserve. This is his first race back. A brilliant lap time there from him as well.
Nerf back on an outlap, looking to improve and get himself into Q3.
Kane Lowry just less than a tenth under at sector 1 as well.
They both have the same time as well, Kane and Nerf.
Down to the 1000, they do. Hold on, I missed the comment here. I must have missed my shiny comment. Ah, come on, there's no need for that. Track looks shiny, similar to Clay Z. Wow. I mean, it's alright for someone who's hiding behind a Twitch name there and not admitting who they are. Little keyboard warrior. Kane has improved to 109.1.
What's in P10?
Yeah, looks like Bark improved there as well. 108.791, put himself up to P4. Nerf pack 3,000ths over his personal best at sector 2, so it's going to be close. Don't think he's going to be seeing the improvement he needs.
No.
No, he improved by 13,000ths, and he's still P15 at the moment.
It's an improvement.
Mechanical almost 3 tenths under at sector 1.
But he has had a bit of a wiggle out of turn 4.
Yeah, track. Look, if I'm honest, it looks a lot grippier now, which is surprising, seeing as you know the sky's not got any bluer, the sun's not shining. It definitely still looks great. Maybe it's just rubbing in a bit more.
Pound, wow, 108.587.
Wow, what a lap.
See what Colin brings home. 108.6.
Oh, 108.6. I thought he was going to get P1 if I'm honest. Who we got on a lap? King Lutman currently a 10th under, nearly 3 tenths under at sector 2.
Matey boy 2 tenths up.
Lutman just behind his teammate on track as well. Jam Pot will cross the line first. What does Jam manage? Doesn't improve. Lutman does. Just a 1,000th behind his teammate.
Oh, mate, just misses out. P11.
Chris, quarter of a second under. Chris Cross. Half a second under at 2. He's looking to be challenging Lou here for this time. Let's see what he manages across the line. Puts himself P4.
Wow.
And that has knocked Lou out. So all of your top 12 within the 108.
So everyone's just waiting for Hounds to cross the line and
yeah, definitely the track improvement there showing massively, but still very close across the field here. Top 12 with it all in the 108.
Well, it's Q3 where it's all coming down to, though. This is where it's going to get interesting.
Yeah, that's it. P1 to P13 within 6/10. That's insane. But we are unfortunately losing Nerf Pack, Gameful, Kane Lowry, Matey Boy, and Big Lou.
What's insane, though, is from the P1 to P10, Carl Trim and Hound have used 3 sets of soft tyres to get into Q3, so they will probably have about 1 throw at this with the set.
Yeah, that's it. You know, this is now going to come down to who's been sensible through Q1 and 2, you know, using tyres sensibly. If I'm honest, I think Dylan might have a spur set because I think he used the mediums in Q1. I think there were a couple of other lads as well. I think. Oh, I'm not too sure actually because I think Colin had to go back out again.
Yeah, Dylan's got 2 sets left, from what he says in the chat.
Yeah, and Snoop Doggy Dog says Carl's definitely got 2 sets left. As Teabag is the first car out on track.
Who's locking out your front row then, Clay? Predictions?
Oh, God. I'm sat there looking at it going, do you know what, I might go risky. And every time I pick someone, I think, oh, actually, they could do it instead. If I'm honest, I think we'll probably see Dylan on the front row. I'm probably gonna throw Mechanical up there as well, to be honest.
Well, he tends to listen to streams while he was the races, so that's probably gonna put an extra scare into him.
Yeah, who else listens so I can put a scare into them as well? No, I just think Dylan a few times this season has shown his 1 lap pace is brilliant once he he's on the ball.
Yeah. I'll go a bit different for the front row, and I'll say Hound and Jampot.
That'd be a good front row. Hound shown some, Hound shown some very good pace. Teabag's shown a quality lap in Q2 and then retired straight away, so he must have an extra set of tyres as well. No, I did send my setup after Friday to both Hound and Teabag. And then when I checked in with them both, they both hated it. They didn't like it. So neither of them are using it. So it'll be interesting to see what they can do. Jackie, I know Jackie's capable of setting a blistering lap as well. I think there's too many people, to be honest, in this tier that can set just a blinding lap.
I do think 084 is going to be the pole lap though. Slight improvement in Q2 times.
And we've already beat that Teabag 1083.
Never mind. Hey, it's all about making everybody better.
Wow, what a lap there from Teabag 1083. Jampot straight behind him as well, 1083. these lap times, you know, they're not hanging about here.
No.
What does Carl manage? 108.9.
Let's see, Hound. 127. Solid.
Just looking there, Nerf Pack as well. Subscribing. Thank you very much for the sub, Nerf Pack. Appreciate the support, mate. Jacket is now on the run down to the line. Let's see what he manages. Dan saying home wouldn't be far off it, but Teabag has 3 sets of softs. So Teabag could be up there. Jackie managed a 109.2. Dylan's just coming round the final corner now. The long left-hander.
$119.1.
Yeah, you're gonna pick up the pace there, lad. Alpine are not accepting that lap time.
That is definitely acceptable Teabag, bro.
Dan not being on comms today, I'm taking that same principal role. I won't be saying multi to anyone, I'll be saying pull your finger out. Because Chris is on a flying lap at the moment, and he is just on the back of Dylan as well, it looks, on track.
Jackie puts, well, yeah, 108.7 for Jackie. P3.
We've got the half coming out of the pits. That Teabag coming for another lap. 3 sets of softs, maybe, that's it. That's his plan.
Yeah.
Get a run in, get a lap. Straight in, straight out, no messing about.
Knowing Teabag though, he wouldn't go out from what he couldn't improve.
Yeah, Dylan as well did improve on his second lap, or 108.8. So at the moment, your pole time is looking, well, pole's looking between Teabag and Jampot, to be honest. They've got a bit of a gap, 3.5 tenths to Jackie in P4.
Yep.
Just on board with Bart now, he's on a flying lap, not yet set a time. Let's see what he can manage. It's saying he's still got Lutman in the pits as well. Jampot has actually come out on an out lap, following Teabag as well. And Colin says he ran another warm set to save a step for the race.
Oh, Teabag. Just cut the corner a bit too much.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get my head around saving a set of softs for the race. If I'm honest, it's not a track I'd have touched a set of softs. Because Bart sets a 108.6, puts himself P3. Still, you know, 2 and a bit tenths off. Well, 3 tenths off pole.
Yeah, those 2 times from Jam and Teabag are monster laps in comparison.
Is on another flying lap. I think, as you pointed out, Teabag has invalidated. It's not showing an invalidated lap.
No, he's the.
But he is recovering.
Turn 1 and 2, he had a bit of a slippy rear end and just cut the corner entirely.
Right, he's coming to the pits. He's probably going for that final set of fresh tyres now. Jam is almost 2 tenths over his time at sector 2, so doesn't look to be improving. Does he come straight into the pits as well? Yes, he does. So Jam must have an extra fresh set of tyres as well. We've got Lutman out on his outlap now. this will be Lutman's first lap in the Q3 session, and he's invalidated at turn 4. It's only an outlap.
It's only 3 minutes left though, so when do you go out?
Yeah. It's quite a short lap here, innit? It's just one of them, you don't want to get any traffic behind you as you're on your outlap.
Or in front of you as well, as you're doing that.
I mean, if you're trying to beat the clock, you don't want any cars on a hot lap behind you, because then, you know, you've got to move out of the way and it's going to cost you extra time trying to get across the line.
Let's see what Lockham does. T-Bag has gone out again, I think. Yeah, he has.
Yeah. I think that behind him, is that Hound or Bad? It's Hound.
I have a feeling, yeah, I'll wait for it. Can't remember what I did in Q1. I'm pretty sure mine was 8 as well, 8-3.
My factors that were nowhere near these times. If I'm honest, I was quite lucky that we got a better rain.
Still though, Tier 3 showing that we should rejig the grids next season. Let's get some people into Tier 1s.
If I'm honest, I think it just shows that, you know, Tier 1, 2 and 3 are so close. It's gone from when Tier 3 was originally set up, it was not so much a feeder, but, you know, we had sort of, there was a clear divide between Tier 1 and Tier 2 and Tier 3. Whereas the longer we've gone, the more seasons we're into it, the closer the tiers are. Upman's 108.05, P3, wow.
T-Bag is up on his time, almost 8-10. 3 sector 1. What do you reckon? 107.9? Can it be done?
I don't know. If I'm honest, I'm saying 108.1.
I reckon we
See what he manages through sector 2 now. Ooh, not improving at sector 2.
Do you know what cars are available? Terry's just asking. I think he has to choose, doesn't he?
If I remember right, there was an Alpha Tauri. 108.1. Wow.
Oh no. What happened to him there? He forgot to brake.
I didn't see. I slipped back
His
through
car, he just went straight ahead and then his car just went back on track. I think he went off the map or something.
Hound did improve as well, up to P5, 108.7. What does Dylan manage across the line? Is that an outlap? I don't know. Culmy was 10 seconds under his time. We've got Carl and Colin both on a lap at the moment.
But wow, what a lap from T-Bag. 081, Jesus. Definitely moving up next season.
Carl almost 3 tenths under sector 2. What does Colin manage there? Oh, Carl's on the run for the line. Let's see what he manages first.
Colin was almost half a second up in his time.
Yeah, Carl managed a 108.6. He's jumped above Hound. See what Colin manages now. A 108.4 puts himself P3.
Whoa. Bark is up half a tenth. Which would almost squeeze him past King Luckman into P4. Can improve by half a tenth.
Very close to validating now across that lane. Nope. We've got Dylan across the line, or no improvement, and Chris who is 2 tenths under.
Yep. Oh.
He finishes 2 tenths under, 108.9, but stays P10. So Teabag taking pole and Jampot P2. I will say, Teabag and Jampot were both of Hound's predictions for winners in Tier 3. So it's very close.
Again, less than a second separating the whole pack, so less than 8 tenths even.
Yeah, it's been a very close qualifying session. Maybe not as close as some of the earlier sessions, but the time's improving massively. Almost a second improvement from Q1 to Q3 there from the guys.
Brilliant from
Teabag
Teabag.
taking pole, Jampot next to him on the front row. Colin, few positions ahead of Carl as well, so it'll be interesting to see how this race plays out. I will be back in a couple of minutes just before we get started.
That isn't back yet. Right, looking at the grid, we've got Jackie, Makerboy, Kane Langley, Finster, and Terrier all starting on time. Whilst everybody else chose the medium strategy. Any wild predictions in the chat for who's going to take the win here? P1 Jampot, P2 Mechanical, P3 Kyle, prediction from JJ Trim. Ginge, Jampot and Dylan to win for you. Interesting. 2 people have said for Jampot to win.
Down the back.
I was just about to shout run so you can start us off. I'm starting to get sweaty over here. But no, right, we're back now.
Just a quick look at the tyres. Only Jackie in the top 10 starting on the hards. Matey boy Kane, Dimster, and Terriers going for the hards as well.
Right.
Just waiting on Terriers to line up at the back of the grid.
Terriers has been. No, he hasn't. No, okay. I'll jump on board with Terriers just to see what's happening at the back. Going into turn 1.
And we're away. T-Bag looks to have got a good start, to be honest. Mechanical past Jampot into turn 1.
Oh, wings are flying already. Saw someone's wings fly off. But other than that,
back up to P4. Looks like
he's got through. Oh my! What's just happened going out of turn 2?
Looks like we've got a 4 car.
More than that, mate.
It's more than that, yeah.
6, yeah.
Wow.
I don't know what happened there, but...
Wing. Hound doesn't appear to have any damage. Scotty doesn't. Nerf pack, I can't see. Also is out. Nerf pack. Sorry, Jackie's missing an end plate. Nerf pack's missing his front wing.
Howard's just picked up a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags. I think it must have been someone who spun out coming out of turn 4.
Yeah, that's it. That's one that will probably be appealed afterwards.
Is it a safety car or is it a VSC?
I think it's a full.
Oh, I don't see it on the map anywhere.
No, you're right. You're right. I don't see the yellow dot. It looks like they've only brought a VSC out.
That was not a nice start to the race though, coming out of turn 2. Someone span and then it just, yeah, everybody just crashed into each other and down.
I know you go, we're back green, we're back racing.
Yeah.
Setting the fastest lap. Terriers, 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Ooh, not a good start for Terriers. Yeah, bottom 6.
Yeah, and then it's like 5 seconds as well, wow.
Let's have a look at the tyres. I know Terriers started on the hard, so that will not help him whatsoever. Now dropping onto the medium tyres. 5-second penalty. Nerf picking up a 5-second penalty as well. Kane Lowry's put a set of softs on.
Well, beginning of the race, you know, you've got to throw everything at it now. I would probably stick a soft on as well.
Dylan was attacking Luckman into turns 2 and 4. Looks like he just settled behind him now. But T-Bag's already got over a 1-second lead.
Yep.
Apologies, Dan. Jampot's now back within that 1 second of him. DRS enabled this lap, so
yeah,
let's see what happens. T-Bag's gone defensive. It looks very defensive already. On the run to turn 4, but keeps that position. Yeah, not the tidiest of starts. A lot of VRS usage by Jampot so far, just under 60%. Colin doing well with his DRS, to be honest, in P3 at the moment, and he's only just out of DRS zone.
I'll jump on board with Luckman because he's going to have DRS on Bark, but I don't think Bark is going to have DRS on Colin, so let's see if he makes the move into turn 1.
Luckman's got Dylan very close behind as well, Carl right behind them and Big Blue.
Oh, a bit too far out. They'll have another bite going into turn 4 though. DRS, everything open. Oh, it's a bit too far out. How did you find recovery of the DRS on this track on Friday? It's tragic for me.
Yeah, I won't lie. If I'm honest, I didn't recover anything. at the start, I started like a lap and a half under the fuel limit because I
Yeah.
knew that we was getting rain later into the race. I sort of planned for that. I thought I'd start off as quick as I possibly could, use my ERS as much, and literally after I think 3-4 laps, I had about 5% ERS. And the highest it got while still racing in the dry was about 19%.
Yeah.
Yeah, struggled a lot with ERS. The safety cars in the rain, if I'm honest, really saved me.
Start going defensive.
Yeah,
He's
looks like
definitely
he's got a
closer.
good run on him.
Yeah. Oh, he's just got the rears on it. Oh, but Clark going to get a good exit out there as well. I think it's going to be a move done now.
Yeah, into
He has
turn
burnt through
4.
his ERS though, looking nice.
Yeah, and that's it. If you see the car in front maybe not getting the best of lines, you turn your ERS on, and it's, as I said to you before, it's one of these tracks that just sort of, it sucks you in to try and make a move, but there's not that many places to make a move. The field. Oh, Lutman spun. Lutman has spun at turn 7.
Yeah, I'm just going past him on board with Hound, who's really close to Ginster.
I'm just on board with Dylan now. Dylan, obviously, Lutman spinning out of the way. Dylan is very close to Bark at the moment. Quarter of a tenth coming into the final corner. Dylan's still having well, before that he did have around 90% ERS. Dylan will definitely have this move done. He's almost pushing Bark through. He's trying to go around the outside at turn 1. Oh, bit of contact, I think, there. Bark spun as well. Yeah, Bark went defensive early on the pitch straight. Dylan stuck to the racing line and tried to try and get around the outside.
That's Nerf Pack spinning out of, I want to say turn 10, 9 maybe. I'm not good with turns, mate, so you'll have to excuse me for that. He just span somewhere, mate. That's it. I forgot full tracking though.
Jam seems to be closing on Teabag, and he is bringing Mechanical with her as well. Teabag is the best out of the 3 on his ERS at the moment.
Yeah, it's
just doing what he needs to do to stay ahead. You know, using it tactically. Like though, he's come out of that final corner onto that back straight with 9/10. So Jam's not going to catch him by the time he gets to turn 1. We've got Ferrari spinning. Is that Terriers?
Yeah, I would say so, yeah, because Carl's the other Ferrari behind these guys.
Yep, Terrier's just spun.
Teabag has had a bad exit though. He's dropped below half a second now.
Yeah, it just depends on. This is what. Sorry to jump across, but this is one of them tracks again. As we say all the time, if he's got his wings set high enough, sectors 1 and 2 are perfect for him, really. It's just that sector 3, that very long, drawn out left straight.
Oh,
he's drifting there.
Yeah, oh, and he's. Oh no, lost his wing. That's so unfortunate. Return safely to the track.
Yeah, I was just about to say, it looks like he's done a bit of a tribute to Cam Block there.
Oh, it's so unfortunate for Teabag as well.
And Mechanical's trying to make a move on Jam here into turn 1.
Jam is coming back at him though.
Jam's on the inside line. Mechanical looks like he's got that done, but who will have the DRS? I think Jam will have it here down this straight. Yeah, he does. On this run into turn 4, Mechanical going defensive early.
Oh,
squeezing him onto the grass a little bit though.
Yeah.
The end of the straight. I've got Dylan 4.5 seconds back from this. Carl 1.5 second back.
Oh, Colin just losing it. Getting a little tap from Jam. That turn is so bad though. I was slipping that all the time. Oh, that turn 6 I'm talking about. Like that one I know. That up the hill.
Yes, 6 and 7.
So bad.
As I say, it's one of them tracks. Maybe it's not got as much camber as Zandvoort and stuff like that, but the elevation change at this track is unbelievable, and you do feel the camber slightly, and it can cause you problems if you're not ready for it. Turn 6 and 7 are a massive one. Dylan's caught the front two by over a second this lap.
Yeah, and he will if they keep on fighting this close. They will get caught up by Dylan. Just before T-Bag span, I was just about to say, you know, he needs them two to start battling each other so he can get away from him, but T-Bag had other ideas, fortunately. I'm going to have a chat with him in the past team chat later
Sounds
on.
like someone needs the damn talk. Jam very close to Mechanical. He is catching him in the twisty section of Sector 2, so I wonder if Jam's wings are maybe slightly higher. It looks like we've got McLaren off the track. That will be Nerf
back again, yeah.
Yeah, he's just about to be lapped by your two leaders. He stays well out of the way though.
10 seconds, 15 seconds, wow.
It's unfortunate that. It's just stupid. Yeah, it's stupid. He's doing the right thing, staying off the track. You know,
not get another one.
Yeah. And the longer he stays out there, the more he'll get. If he gets another, he'll be out.
Well, it's just one of them where he'll have to deal it at the end of the race.
Yeah.
Jam did get a better run.
Stupid penalty.
I think this is going to be a move done by Jam out here. Yeah, nice and easy.
He's pushing, he's got his ERS on. I've not really got a brilliant camera angle for it. We're just looking at the onboard. But yeah, he's got that move done. Half a second now to him, Colin.
Scotty made a move on Hound. So they are going wheel to wheel though.
Yeah, Hound was wide on the exit of turn 5.
Scotty though, I mean, he started in P18?
P18, yeah.
P7 now, he's held his own, and he got caught up in that scramble of a turn 2 on lap 1 as well.
Yeah, so not having a bad race, to be honest, getting back up there. Dylan gaining on Mechanical as well as gapping. So he's got Cal by almost 2 seconds and pulled Colin in by another second in the last lap and a half, 2 laps.
And he's got 90% of ERS as well, so yeah, he's playing a long game here, I think. Just waiting for them to keep him battling so he can catch up to them and then...
Yeah, Big Lou as well, very close to Carly, 4 tenths behind, coming into the DRS and the run into turn 4.
We've got a Ferrari who's fine, I think that's Terriers again. Scotty and Hound are battling constantly wheel to wheel. Lovely to see.
Yeah, Hound trying to stick it up the inside of turn 6. He thought about it. He's on the outside at turn 5 and it cost him the last lap, and he tried it again the next lap.
Scotty has got more ERS though, so yeah.
It's one of them. This track's so difficult to overtake on. If I'm honest, turn 5, turn 6, turn 7 are not overtaking places whatsoever.
It's not just the overtaking, it's like you say as well, it's so difficult just driving on this track. It's easy to spin and lose your wheels, and that's what you've got to think about as well when you're making a move.
Yeah, definitely. Not just for yourself, but you know you're pushing another car into a different part of track that they're probably not used to going on, and
no,
it's quite easy to have a spin here. It's a slippy track as well. Like I say, even in the dry, it's slippy. It's greasy.
Jackie made a move on Chris. Jampot is nearly a second ahead of Colin Nose. He's really enjoying that lead. It will definitely help him if he can get the DRS on a Ferrari ahead as well.
Colin has got DRS on at the moment. He's gaining on Jam, but not enough. Not enough. Jam defending very well. Into turn one. See what Big Blue manages. Closed into half a second the Carl, but it's not quite enough. On this run into turn four.
I think lap 16 is where the mediums are expected to pit, from what I remember. 20 laps on hard, 16 on mediums.
Yeah, like I say, ours were a bit different in tier 2, just with the knowing the wet weather were coming. We dragged the mediums out a little bit longer so that we didn't have to pit until the rain came. I unfortunately got stuck behind my teammate as he pitted, so I had to go an extra lap as the track got too wet, and thought that was it, thought that was the end of my race, but a safety car came out as I was pitting, so I managed to come back out in the lead of the race, and yeah, big changing point. But obviously this race, well, we've been told it's staying dry, but the clouds don't look great.
Yeah, it's gotten a little bit brighter than what it was in qualifying now, so...
Yeah, that's it. It's just as they come on that run up through the final corner in sector 3, as they're running down to turn 1, it looks darker.
Yeah, I think Jam is close enough to that Ferrari now to have the DRS. Definitely going to help.
Terry as well.
Yeah. So that's spread a little bit now. Dimster is the closest to anybody, and they'll behind.
Yeah, I'm still on board with this battle between Carl, Lou and Matey for P4 at the moment.
Yeah.
It looks like they're sort of staying where they are. The DRS is helping him get closer, and then he's maybe just falling off a little bit through sector 2 and then gaining back on him. So it's looking fairly comfortable at the moment. The guys aren't changing position much. Hound's falling off the back of Scotty.
Yeah. The mediums as well, they're coming off now. The hards are going to come into play.
I wonder if Matey Boy's in a good position here on the two guys in front of him, Lou and Carl, obviously starting on the hard. He's in P6 at the moment, very close to Lou and Carl.
Barton picks 3-second penalty. So does Chris. Matey's very close now. Big Lou. Teabag and Chris are going at it.
Oh, jumps into the pits.
I thought he spun then for a second.
I saw the same thing you did. Jump into the pit. Mechanical has carried on, so we get into that line now. Let's see what happens, whether the undercut, the overcut works. Where does Jam come out? Looks like he's coming out just behind his teammate, to be honest. We've had Scotty and Bark pit as well. Yeah, Jam's come out just behind King Luckman.
Yep. Let's hope they work together now.
Oh, Colin, bit of a slide through sector 2. Out of turn 8, he had a bit of a wiggle on, so that will cost him a bit of time at a time he didn't want it.
No. And getting temperature into them hard tyres on this track as well. For me, it was very difficult. I did the hard medium.
Does Colin pit this lap? Yes, he does. He's in. He's followed. Is that Terriers into the pits? Yeah, it is. He's followed Terriers in. So let's see where he comes out.
Luckman
Dylan's coming as well. Carl's in.
That's some
Loose
great.
out.
That's some great teamwork from Luckman though. He's slowed down a little bit to give Jampot the DRS, or at least it looked like it. And now he's gone into the pits. But will he come out in front of
Jam's coming through turn 2 now.
Yeah,
Jam's taking it back.
Has he? Yep. Lovely. That DRS definitely did help. And he's got just over a second and a half on Collins as well. Plus the cold tyres.
From Jampot.
He's going to have to give Luckman a tap on the back at the end of this race though. That definitely helped.
Yeah, Big Lou stared out on his mediums from the start. Then we've got Matey and Dimster, P2, P3, who both started on the hards.
Yeah.
But at the moment, net P1, you've got the Jampot.
Luckman's
retired. He's
turn
crashed out.
4. Yeah, out of turn 4.
Oh, it's a full safety car.
Oh wow.
This plays into the hands of,
Matey boy, I would
Lou,
say.
Matey, Dimster. I think they're all going to pit. Lou and Matey are definitely in.
Do you pit for another set of mediums now though? What do you think? If you've got them, because obviously it is a faster tyre.
Obviously for Jam and Colin, who've just pitted and put the hards on.
Jackie,
obviously you're not pitting again.
Jackie got a drive-through penalty. That's not going to help him.
Not good for Jackie. Dylan, where's Dylan? P5. Gameful's decided to pit under the safety car. He's P9 at the moment.
It's not going to help Jackie as well because he hasn't pitted yet. He's still on them old mediums.
Oh, it's T-Bag picks up a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Kane Lowry drive-through penalty as well.
Oh, not looking good for these guys under the safety car at all. But I mean, this brings the whole field closer now. Matey boy, if I'm honest, is on the fastest tyres here.
Yeah, I was just about thinking that as well. Fastest tyre, bunched up field.
And if I'm honest, Matey boy's sort of gone under the radar a bit in the last, say, 3-4 races, but he's always been there or thereabouts, and then got caught up in something. So it's good to see him up there on a faster tyre. Let's see what he can manage with half the race to go yet. We're only halfway through.
Yeah.
T-Bag has put on 7-lap old mediums.
Now when I said, do you think it's good idea to go on mediums, I did mean new ones. That used up 7 laps.
And this is where the complication comes from picking your tyres at the start of quali. The graphic doesn't change when you're looking at taking a softer set, a medium set, a hard set, whatever. It doesn't change to tell you how many of each set you get. But if you pay attention to the graphic, you lose an extra set of mediums. So T-Bag could have pitted for a fresh set. Oh, actually, he's in the pit again.
He's going back on the 15-old hard tyres now. 10-lap hards.
10-lap hards. He has. If I'm honest, they'll probably make the end of the race. Definitely more chance of them making the end of the race than the mediums he was on.
Yeah.
But yeah, losing that extra set of mediums for an extra set of quali tyres in this position, that fresh set of mediums there would have helped.
Yeah, it's a gamble though, isn't it? He started on P1, you know, he probably wasn't expecting to fall that low on the grid when he span. He probably had
just having a look. Woodman's, sorry to cut across you there. Woodman's just said, first of all, yeah, I give Jam DRS. Second of all, dive bombs, that is all. Just make sure once the incident page is open, mate, you report it. Stewards will look at it. but the field is starting to close up now.
Yeah, I think we've got a last lap of safety car. Who's going to go in this lap now?
Yeah, I think we've got a couple of lap cars in the middle of the field. I know Nerfpack is in the middle there behind Hound. And Terriers looks like he's around where Dimster is. Sorry, above Scotty.
Yeah, Scotty in P7, well, 11 positions. You know, this safety car definitely helped him out as well. He's got no penalties.
Yeah, had a Brazilian start. Oh god.
Not sure if he has had a Brazilian, but you can ask him.
Oh god, I was gonna say he's had a brilliant start to Brazil, and I went, he's had a Brazilian. Yeah, he's had a good race so far. Just avoid that completely. He's had a good race so far.
Yeah,
Up
picked up 11
positions.
positions. Yeah, all good.
Prime position though as well on them hard tyres.
Yeah, Big Lou's obviously got a penalty, so we could say P6 at the moment. But yeah, safety car's in this lap now, so hopefully no dive bombs into turn 1. No replay from the race start, let's put it this way.
It's a difficult one to get your race start, to be honest, because you come out of sector 3 and you've just got this long straight and you're just waiting for the safety car to get in the pit.
Yeah.
Could see almost 3 cars wide there. It looks like Jam has gone.
Oh, they have gone. Well, Matey is sleeping there.
Your front 3 have got through fine. Terry is picking up a 3-second penalty.
Nerfpack span again, I think, because he has dropped down.
I think he's just getting out of the way, if I'm honest. He is a lap car at this point. I think Terriers is doing the same as well on the inside of turn 4.
Scotty seems to be eyeing up a move. That's what he's doing on Carl. Yeah, 3 tenths behind Carl. I'm gonna sit on board with Scotty for a minute.
Yeah, I'm on board with him myself. He is looking close, mate. He's all over the back of Lou as well. I'll jump on board with that. Lou with the penalty. Matey on the fresh and medium tyres. Will it make a massive difference before the DRS is activated? We'll see. Got that gap to just less than half a second before turn 2.
Came Lowry in the pits.
I think Matey's in a brilliant position here to pick up at least a podium finish.
Yeah. Well, he has got it if he just stays behind Big Lou because of the penalty.
Yeah, he's a lot faster than Lou at the moment though, so he could potentially have a challenge for mechanical, but depends if he makes quick work of Lou or not.
Jampot is on the fence of getting out of the DRS as well for Colin, so yeah,
I just want to make sure Dan's listening 1 second. That one's for you, Dan. As we get the DRS enabled message, Colin is, as you said, just out of that 1 second, matey boy. Well within it on Lou in front. He's very close. Is he going to be getting the move done now on the run into turn 4? He's got the fresher tyres, he's got the softer tyres as well.
But Lou's got DRS on, so
yeah, that DRS has helped him there. As Dan calls me a bell end, love you too.
Language.
Yeah, that sort of went out the window after, I think, season 3.
Oh, so you can... Oh. Matey boys. Yeah, I think this is going to be a done move now.
Oh, he's all over the back of him. He's getting very
Yeah,
close
too
to
close.
the final corner there. Yeah, almost pushing him round.
Lou hasn't got the DRS. He's fallen out from it, so yeah, that's done. But he has burnt through his DRS on it though.
Yeah, mate, he's now within DRS of Colin as well.
Colin has got DRS on Jampot though. You know, pulled it back. Dylan making a move on Big Loon's turn 4, side by side. Deep space. No con. Beautiful. Very tight margins, but he has made it through.
Multi-21, Dylan. We've had Terriers pull into the pit and retire. I noticed he did have, it looked like he had another spin. Just as Matey was getting the moves done on Big Lou, I wondered whether a safety car would come out which would ruin his progress, but it didn't.
Colin out of DRS, Matey within. And
he's in a brilliant position.
Yeah. I think he's got ease now, but he's gonna towards the end of the race. His tyres are gonna be much slower than these guys, so
yeah, that's it. He needs to make this time count now.
He needs to make moves and then just defend for his life. Last couple of laps. Terry says he had a rear wing damage and his game is glitching.
I think they've actually just gone through the ghostly car of Terriers as it's pulled off on the exit of turn 4.
Dan saying Matey for the win. Good to see Alpine drivers telling us that has to win.
Yeah, we don't really see you as a threat, to be honest.
Yeah. I don't either, but you know.
No, the lads are doing well here so far. Dylan in P4, which is nice to see. Gameful after a bit of a disaster in qualifying, managing to get back up to P9. He's at the back of the DRS train to P6 as well, so not in a bad position. The lads are doing well.
I wonder if this was a lag or Colin just hit the barrier on a pitch straight.
Oh!
T-Bag's just gone. What happened there?
I've just seen AlphaTauri, it looked like, lose his wing, hit the car in front at turn 1. Yeah, Big Lou. He's lost his wing, and then all of a sudden I saw T-Bag.
Is it a safety car or a VSC?
It's a full safety car. The safety car's just coming out of the pit lane now. I didn't actually see what happened to T-Bag. I just saw Big Lou had a collision with a car in front, lost part of his front wing. And then a couple of seconds later, T-Bag, it said DNF. Now, it looked like, when I first looked at it, that T-Bag was in the middle of turns 1 and 2. But then when it popped up with where his car DNF'd, it was out of the last corner.
I'm sure we'll know in a minute. T-Bag will tell us, but I can see why you don't think of us as a threat now. Oh, Colin.
No, it's unfortunate. Showed some serious pace through qualifying. Unlucky to get caught up in some early mishaps and, you know, sort of ruined his race. But 10 laps to go, sorry.
This is kind of playing into Matey's hands again.
That is what I was just about to say. Scotty's in the pits. Ooh.
I wonder if he's got damage or is he throwing it all on soft?
Let's see, I'm on board with him at the moment. Is he getting a wing replacement? No.
The mediums as well. That's strange.
Oh, his car's disappeared.
Oh.
What?
He's just gotten out of it then.
Let's just... I can see his car coming down out of the pit exit on the map, but I'm still looking at his pit box.
Yeah.
Right, no, he's definitely still in his car. We've just seen.
Are we sure it's him?
I mean, have he just swapped drivers? I want to know.
Yeah. Scotty, after the race, please come forward to the head office.
Yeah, well, that's it. I want all tier 1, 2, and 3 Alfa Romeo drivers in the steward's office. I want to know what's going on here. No, strange one. I thought he might have gone for the softs there, to be honest, but I wondered if he had wing damage, like you said, but no
He
wing
hasn't come out
replacement.
too far behind, and he probably would have if he did have the wings replaced. So strange decision from him. He was quite high up.
He has put a brand new set of mediums on, so yeah, it looks like he has saved the set, you know, from quali. As Don Bradley Core says, abracadabra. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see now. Oh, Scotty's back into the pits. Ah, he's realised we're onto him. He's changing drivers again.
Yeah.
Maybe he came in for a wing replacement and they haven't changed.
No,
his
he's
wings.
putting softs on now. I wonder if he was supposed to put softs on. And
yeah.
I mean, at that point, you just throw it in and stay on mediums. To be fair, because these softs they are going to fall off a little bit, aren't they?
Yeah, he's just lost an extra couple of positions, which he probably didn't need to lose, to be honest. That fresh set of mediums against everyone on at least 10 lap holds ahead of you.
Yeah, he's going to be rapid.
Would have been enough.
He's going to be rapid, but it's, again, just like you said, try overtaking on the track. Where are you going to do it?
Yeah, that's it. I think he's just give up an extra couple of positions, which he didn't need to. I think the difference in the a brand new set of mediums against the 10 lap old mediums would have been substantial. I don't think he needed to pit again for an extra set of softs.
No, definitely not. Safety car in, or should be in. Yep, safety car in.
Yeah, so jam start to back the pack up now as we come round that final corner. It's an awful point for the safety car in this lap message. We saw some incidents on Friday night with myself leading the pack, but I could hear a lot of collisions behind. It is tricky, but Matey Boy's not in a bad position now. The safety cars helped drag them mediums out an extra couple of laps now. He's only got 8 laps left to do on them.
Yeah.
And we are back underway. Jam's got a brilliant start. Looks like
Paul making a move on Dimster, going side by side into turn 1. The move's done. Yeah, nice.
Oh, as Matey flies past Mechanical. Not sure what's gone on there. Mechanical was just almost stopped on the exit of turn 2, 3.
I wonder if
Matey Boy and Dylan flew past him.
I wonder if it's cold tyres. Maybe didn't warm them up well enough. Gainful though, he's making moves here as well. Very close to Cole.
Yeah, just on board with that at the moment. That were close with Colin, if I'm honest. I just flicked back through the cars and saw Matey Boy swerve and fly past him. Scotty has got back up to P12 on these fresh set of softs, so he is making movements quick.
He has to make big moves now. Just nothing stupid.
See what Matey Boy manages. He is pushing. He's got Dylan gaining on him as well down the straight here.
I think Scotty might have, he probably won't. Nearly tapped the back of Hound as well.
Yeah, it looks like he's pushing. He'll have Hound here into turn 4.
Yep. Really? Yeah, side by side.
Oh, Hound, to be fair to Hound though, he's given him enough space, thinking he's up the inside. Scotty with a better grip there, getting that move done. Colin, Mechanical's picked up a 3-second penalty,
Ooh.
which at the moment is going to cost him about 4 positions.
And he's got Carl behind him as well. And didn't you say at the start that they're in a battle?
They're in a championship battle, yeah.
It's getting exciting.
As Matey's gaining on Jam as well within half a second.
DRS is enabled now.
And this is it. Let's see what happens on the run into turn 4. Dylan's
Oh,
in a good
Dylan's just
position.
span. Oh no, that's not going to help him.
Sport too soon. I was just about to say Dylan's in a good position because the car behind him is out of DRS. And Dylan does a Dylan. Dan, if you're watching, please back him. Yeah, shame. Shame now for Dylan. Again, another good race, and he's just sort of thrown it away there. Matey is closing on the back of Jam, so let's see what he can manage. Matey's in a better position ERS-wise here now, coming into the last 5 laps.
He's going to stay on board with Scotty now because he's coming up close to his teammate, who's on 13 laps old mediums. Is it going to be a battle, or is he going to let him through? Matey's leadings are going to slowly start falling off now.
Gameful's gaining on Carl here. Is he going to get moved on the run into turn 4? He is. He's passed him. Gameful is up into P4 at the moment, and Mechanical with a 3-second penalty will see him lose that position. But I don't want to stay on board with the Alpine driver because I've not given him any luck so far. Dimster is closing on the back of Carl. I wonder if their tyres are starting to go off a little bit. I'm seeing Matey Boy drop back from Jam Pot now as well.
Yeah. Yeah. As Dan just said, some recovery from Gameful. Too right, yeah, he started in what, P11, P12? No, P14. Started P14.
Yeah, he started a lot further down. It saw him at P10 at the time he crashed out in Q2,
yeah.
But yeah, we saw a lot of improvement.
Scotty's making a move on Jackie, and yeah, just a bit too wide, but yeah, the move's done.
We've got at the moment, we've got Matey Boy up 10, Gameful up 10, Dimster up 10, and Scotty up 10.
Oh, well, they can share the drivers again.
Just have a quick look at penalties. Mechanical 3-second back, 3. Jackie, Lou, Chris, and Hound 3, and Nerf Pack 20. I think Nerf Pack came from when he tried to get out of the way of passing cars.
Yeah. I think he picked up about 20 seconds then. Or at least that's what it showed on the screen.
Yeah, unfortunately. Scotty all over the back of Bark here. He's got past his teammate. He's less than 2 cents behind Bark.
I don't think he's going to have the RS as well. No, he hasn't. So yeah, that should be a one move. Yep. Long before turn 1 now.
He's got it done before the start-finish line. And let's see what he can do now. See if he can close on the guys in front. Just trying to work out Colin's gap at the moment.
Matey is very close to Jampot now.
Yeah, he has closed back in. That gap was dropping to just around a second.
Yeah. He has got more ERS than Jampot as well.
Yeah, he has. And he's getting that gap now. under 7/10, around 6/10.
Yeah, just being clever with his ERS now. If he can not use as much. Very
He's
close
got a
now.
good run here.
Oh wow.
He's got a brilliant run here on Jam Pot. He's up the inside.
Yeah,
he's got the move done.
He's done it, but Jam has got more. Oh, he's got more ERS though. Will he get it back into turn 4?
That's it. 2 laps to go. Matey now using the rest of his ERS. He's down to practically nothing. Can Matey hold him off for the next lap and a half? 2 laps.
This is all about defending now.
Matey's had a brilliant few races, as I've said. He's just been unfortunate.
Yeah, he has to save his ERS now. Just don't use it.
It looks like he's found himself in a similar position to where I was at the start of the race on Friday. When it was dry, I was struggling so much with the RS, as Dylan's just picked up a 3-second penalty, which will not help him at all. He was looking to jump a few positions.
Jampot realistically needs to be within 4/10 of Matey when a DRS opens on a last straight to get his move done before the finish line.
And that's it. They've just started the final lap.
Yeah, he has to be within 4/10. That's where the last 2 moves are done before the start-finish line.
This is it now, this run down to turn 4. He's not got the move there. Matey can hold on here.
Yeah, it's going to have to be done on the last straight, but he has to be within 4/10.
As long as he gets a clean exit at the last corners, you'd expect him to keep it. Will Jam try and send it anywhere else, or will he just be sensible, try and save a bit of ERS, maybe get this move done?
They both have same ERS as well though, so it's literally 4/10 in a DRS open. That's where you need it.
Matey's looking in control here. Keep it clean through the final corner, which he has. He's got a good exit.
Yeah. What a spectacular win. Unless he loses it someone else. Oh, I think that's done.
Yeah, Jam's got the DRS open, but he's not gaining. Matey boy, what a win.
Wow.
Massive.
Wow.
That is absolutely brilliant drive. Brilliant drive there from Matey. Gameful, brilliant recovery drive as well, taking P3. Colin dropping behind Carl after his penalty as well. Dimster P6. Scotty managing to get up to P7. Bark P8. Jackie P9. Dylan P10. Lou P12. Chris Lou P11. Chris P12. Hound P13. Driver of the day, the games give it to Scotty, if I'm honest. I don't know if you disagree, but me personally, I'm thinking Matey boy for that.
Yeah, I would as well. Yeah, he's picked it apart really, really nicely.
Yeah, had a brilliant drive, starting on the hard tyres. Obviously, safety car came out, probably perfect time for him, to be honest, to pit for the mediums. But he kept the pressure on the guys ahead where he needed to, and absolutely
no
brilliant
penalties
drive
as well. So yeah, fastest lap goes to Jackie 1:10.644.
Yeah, what a race! Good to see, to be honest. A messy start.
Yeah.
A few safety cars, but eventually got there in the end, and saw some good racing between the leaders. Fairly happy with that. Thank you everyone who's tuned in. Thanks everyone.
Cheers, Clay. Cheers everyone.
Yeah, join us next week where we hit Zandvoort.
Brilliant track. Very fast. Cool. I'll be signing off.
Right. Yeah, I'll just
see you at the stewards meeting, mate.
there's a lot of shit there, wasn't there?
Yep. All right, mate.
Mate, as soon
yeah.
as I see like 6 cars spinning at turn one, I'm going off.
I was on board. In fact, hold on, I'll turn my stream off now as well.